Hey guys, it's Lizzie. Today we are going to be watching Protection. Yes, it is Protection. I mentioned in my last video that I always get Protection and Perfection mixed up. Probably keep mixing them up in this episode too. Which, first of all, let me just say, Perfection is episode 12, Protection is episode 16. So clearly there's a pretty big gap between there and there's a lot of episodes that I end up skipping. I did not skip them on purpose. I mean, I know I have skipped a few episodes on purpose. This one was not intentional. There's episodes like Migration and Intuition. I was planning on reacting to those. However, I have to download the episodes in order to react to them and, use them to edit the video with. I don't have access to the episodes and I can't download them anymore. So we're having to just react to the ones that I already had previously downloaded, which is why we skipped to Protection. That's really annoying. So if eventually I get access to the episodes, I can obviously go back and react to Migration. But for now, we're just gonna have to skip all the way to Protection. But honestly, looking back, I feel like those episodes that we skipped aren't that important. Anyway, with that long explanation out of the way, let's start watching Protection, which is also another Kagami episode, which, if you guys saw my last video, know, biggest Kagami stan over here. I'm so excited.
I get it, Ladybug. Your friendship means everything to me. You can keep the rose. It goes with your costume.
Well, this episode starts out with Kagami and Lyla, doesn't it? Yeah.
Here, you don't have to apologize. It's not your fault that Marinette hates me for no reason.
I hate this girl. I think I say this every time I see Lyla, but her little pigtails, I just want to yank it off.
I too was in love with a boy once. When he didn't want to see me anymore, I was in pain for so long. I couldn't get it out of my head. But you managed to turn your love for Adrian into a friendship. You even helped me and I get closer to him. If it hadn't been for your big heart, none of what's happening today would be happening today.
She a yapper. Girl, no one asked. Please just shut up. Don't get me wrong, I love a good yapper, not her. I wonder if her new character in season 6 is gonna try to befriend Kagami again, because if so, I will hit her in the head with the chair.
That's it. You both finally know you're in.
I forgot about this part.
Mark and I thought you could use a little kick in the a little help.
I forgot about that part. Nathaniel! No, because the way that part, shook the fandom, because they've never had anything like that before in the show. This is the closest we've ever gotten to a swear word being used in the show, and quite frankly, I'm surprised it was by Nathaniel. I thought it would be like flag or something. Anyway, also, I think one of my favorite parts of season 5 is Mark and Nathaniel playing Cupid.
Our plan is to help you live out a magical moment that.
What did I just say? Literally playing Cupid. The fact that they planned this all out and they actually thought it would go according to how they planned it is crazy.
Pod streaming Kitty Section's romantic music live!
Even the sound will be magical.
It'll finally be kissy time!
Magic!
Magic!
Make sure that everything's going according to plan.
Magic of the kiss!
Mark and Nathaniel are literally me.
You'll have a photo of your first kiss, and from there.
Wait, can I talk about this picture? Listen, there is nothing more in this world that I love than Emma, Louie, and Hugo. If you guys are not aware, Emma, Louie, and Hugo are Adrian and Marinette's kids in the future, and we know their names. It's not fan names, by the way. And we know it by Stormy Weather, I believe. The first time Emma, Louie, and Hugo were ever mentioned, it had a picture of Emma, Louie, and Hugo, and their names were written above each kid. So the one in the front with the little pigtails is Emma. The one that's leaning over Adrian's shoulder is Louie. And then the one in Marinette's arms is little baby Hugo. I could literally talk about these three forever. And I am honestly waiting for the day that we actually get to meet them. And look at how cute of a family they are. Also, Marinette's hair, love it.
If you kiss, you won't have to tell him anything. Kissing is a miracle cure for all your problems.
Okay, Nathaniel.
Hence the name Magic Kiss.
What are you basing that on?
Just about every fairy tale, shoujo manga, and Hollywood romantic comedy ever.
Oh, and it works in real life too?
No.
Who knew?
Adrian, it doesn't, but you can believe it does.
Can't we just wait for things to happen in their own time? If you're waiting for Adrian to do something, then you can be certain nothing will happen.
She's kind of real for that one, though. Ooh,
Have you never touched a guitar before?
I think he was great.
Well, then why did you replace Luca?
Well, it didn't look so hard when he was playing it. It's no big deal. It's okay.
I love them so much.
I'm not lying.
Your heart beats louder than a taiko drum.
I love her. She's always grabbing the arm that's cataclysmed. I know she's evil, and I don't like her because of that, but also, anyone who's up to harm Gabriel, I'm with you, sister.
Because I don't have much time left.
And It always looks like he tries to like show her his wound. Girl, she's blind. What are you doing?
Yes, Kagami, I'm ready.
Made for each other, just as planned.
Perfection calls for perfection.
That line has always weirded me out. She says made for each other just as planned. I'm confused because did they make Kagami with the idea that she would end up with Adrian? Because if so, that's crazy. Or are they just saying that they made them without the idea of them being together, but then just because they're senties, they're like, oh, better end up together? That's crazy. Either way, it didn't work. I think it shows just how much they don't really see them as humans. Because if you think that you can manipulate and control someone's emotions, you're crazy. I think they think that because they're a senti and you can control them, they just think that you can also control emotions, which is not true. Like, senti or not, you can't control a human's emotions.
You've changed, Adrian.
Thanks to you, Kagami.
Marinette is a very lucky girl.
This is the thing about Kagami is like, she only ever really loved Adrian when she saw how he loved Marinette. I think it shows that she didn't love Adrian for Adrian, she just loved the way he loved. She wanted to be loved like he loved Marinette, if that makes sense. Because like, when she got him alone, he wasn't acting the way that he acts towards Marinette, so she didn't want to be with him. But then the second that he starts being all lovey with Marinette, she wanted him back. So at the end of the day, I just think that she was never in love with Adrian, she was just in love with the way he acted. Like, she wanted to be loved like that, which is why I think I love Kagami so much. Felix started acting that way towards her that Adrian was acting towards Marinette, and she didn't have to ask for it. I love them.
What should I wear? How should I greet him? Should I kiss him on the cheek or shake his hand? What if there are awkward silences that need to be filled? Oh, I'm never gonna have time to prepare any talking points!
You know what? As much as I would like to make fun of Marinette here, overthinking everything, she is me. That is the definition of me and how I react, so really I can't say anything.
I'm not even gonna change my clothes!
Marinette, you're wearing your pajamas.
Well, precisely. If he really loves me, he'll love me in my pajamas too.
This is what I will say, okay? If he likes you, he won't mind you in your pajamas, but if he loves you, he would change into pajamas to match you. Oh my gosh, that has to be like my favorite part of this episode. Like, it probably felt a little awkward to wear pajamas when no one else was, but Adrian didn't even point it out or like make it awkward. He was just like, let me change into my pajamas. He's so cute. And when he saw her in her pajamas, it probably reminded him of when he went on the date with Marinette, like as Cat Noir. I love this episode.
All of our plans are falling apart. You were supposed to control your son, Gabriel.
And you, your daughter.
Fight, 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 fight.
I didn't know you and Kagami weren't seeing each other anymore. You were such a perfect couple.
Dude, they broke up ages ago and you're just now realizing?
You and Kagami are of the same design.
Way to be subtle.
Better with Marinette.
You're clinging to Marinette because her mediocrity allows you to shine with less effort.
Mediocrity? He did not just say she was mediocre. That's what I hate about Gabriel, is he literally came from the exact same position that Marinette is in. He has the audacity to act like that. Excuse me, sir. Could you imagine? Like, you and Emily literally came from the exact same background as Adrian and Marinette, but you ended up together? Why are we not encouraging Adrian to be with Marinette? Like, what? Get a grip.
Why shouldn't it be the same for Marinette and me?
Oh, yay.
Adrian, I'm your
Back
father.
to the controlling.
I know what's best for you better than you do. That is why I'm forbidding you to have any relationship with
Girl.
Marinette Dupan-Chang.
Girl, bye. Bring in Natalie.
Father forbids any relationship with Marinette. But how am I supposed to do that when we're in the same class?
Ooh, she's so mad.
When it comes to your love life, you're free to decide whatever you want to do. Don't let anyone else tell you how to act. Not now, not ever.
I love her. Like, thank goodness Gabriel decided to give her the ring at the end of season 4. Her having that ring in this season was the best thing to have ever happened. It was honestly like the best way to get back at Gabriel, because he's a control freak, and she literally went and took that control. Plus, she was a big advocate for Adrianette. We stan her. May have not liked her in the past, but it's okay, we forgive her, okay? She's like the reason Adrianette is together. I will not be taking any Natalie hate, okay? He's waiting for her. What a cutie. I just can imagine him like standing at the window for like 20 minutes while she walked over there. Get yourself a man that's like Adrian. Literally sits at the door waiting for you to show up and then opens it before you even get to knock. Shh. Look at the gorilla helping out. Natalie and the gorilla were my favorite because they were so anti-Gabriel. Actually, honestly, I just feel really bad for the gorilla because, I mean, Natalie knew what was going on behind the scenes, but he didn't know nothing. He was just trying to protect Adrian. See? No judgment.
Forgot something. Don't go anywhere.
Just runs and changes his clothes.
It's better this way.
He's so cute.
Wow.
That one kind of hurt though, because that's like the exact same place that Gabriel and Emily had a picnic. Don't even get me started on the comparisons with Gabriel and Emily and Marinette and Adrian, because I don't want to talk about it, okay? I don't want to talk about it, and no one is allowed to comment about it. So I don't want to hear it. Oh, they're like basically recreating the first time they hung out together. That's so cute.
She pretends to be weak in order to take advantage of all of you. Poor Adrian. Since you two are no longer a couple, he's got no one to protect him. He too has fallen into her clutches without realizing it.
Girl, bye.
Toxic people like that are dangerous, and you just need to get as far away from them as possible.
Exactly, Kagami. But that person is Lyla. You need to run the opposite way from her.
But there's nothing else we can do.
I don't get it. Tomo literally got so pissed at him for akumatizing her daughter, and then he just goes on and does it again.
It's time to unmask Marinette Dupan Chang.
Unmasked? What? Don't do that.
What do you see in that one?
A horse. How about that one?
These clouds are really specific. They're so cute. And then Gabriel ruins it. Can I please just have one moment to myself? I can't enjoy any Adrianette moment without this man getting in the way.
Never admired the clouds in my pajamas with anyone before. Is it always this amazing?
Adrian,
How convenient!
It kills me. She doesn't even answer his question. She just goes, Adrian, it's not funny, but it is. And then Kagami comes in. Oh, how convenient. I love her.
You pathetic, naive fool! You were too weak to take the initiative when it came to loving me, but now you're ready and willing!
Well, it's just because he's in love with her and he wasn't in love with you. And let that be a lesson to all of you guys, that if your man or partner isn't willing to go to this length to be with you and isn't giving you the time of day, then he's not in love with you and he doesn't want to be with you, and you should go find someone that will and does. Okay? Thank you.
Hi there, I'll get help.
Too late!
Kagami, what's happened to you? There has to be some misunderstanding.
Look at him with his like hand out, waiting to like grab her if anything goes wrong. We love a protective man.
Stay here, my sweet Adrian.
My sweet Adrian. Where's Felix? Bring Felix back.
And then we can finally be happy again, you and me.
Girl, he's not in love with you. Get a grip.
Marinette, you really are a great actress.
See, I would disagree because I have seen her acting just about as good as Adrian singing.
Turn into Ladybug. Maybe your lucky charm will help you get out of this prison. But then everyone would know that Marinette is Ladybug.
Yeah, so about that, she kind of already knows.
Don't try to manipulate me!
Oh, Kitty, I know you can't hear me, but do what you usually do. Cataclysm before you think, and it'll be perfect.
Love the subtle jab in there. Cataclysm itself without thinking. I don't even think she meant it as an insult, which is why it's so funny.
Cataclysm!
Yeah. Okay, but honestly, she just knows him so well. She knew he was instantly going for the Cataclysm, because what else would he do?
Cat Noir is right. You're mistaken.
You can't pretend to know someone you just crossed paths with! I know her better than you do!
I mean, I think Ladybug actually knows Marinette better than anyone here, but continue. Just like that, she's saved again. I swear if she gets akumatized again next season, I will die. I feel like Felix would make sure that didn't happen though.
Cat Noir, I have an urgent appointment. I'll leave you to it. Thanks. Bug out!
What did I just say earlier about her acting skills? Told you.
You warned me that you'd always manipulate your way out with lies.
Then maybe you'll listen to me.
Oh. Okay, Mr. Adrian coming in.
She's brave, generous. She listens to others. Unlike Lyla, her actions prove it every day. And that's why I love her.
Okay, Adrian, look, babes, I love you, and I know you love Marinette. However, now is not the right time nor the right place because Kagami is upset because you two are dating and together and are in love. Now is not really the right time to be expressing your love. Read the rooms, babes. Read the room. Oh, I can't see her cry. Somebody get Felix.
I truly wish you two being in love wasn't so painful to me, but is.
This part always like breaks my heart. I know I already kind of said this, but I just don't think it was them being in love that annoyed her. It was just her not also having that kind of love, because that's all she's ever wanted. It never had anything to do with Adrian and Marinette and her wanting to be with Adrian. She just wanted that love, which she gets from Felix. Seriously, where is Felix? That man is always in Paris. Now is not the time to not be in Paris.
I'm going to head home. You're not mad, right?
I understand. It's all right. We have all the time in the world.
Don't say that. Listen, I know this line was in the movie and not in the show. However, it's still the same characters, so I think the sentiment applies. Don't say that, because Gabriel said that when he was making the dress for Emily. Well, actually, no, Emily said that. Emily said that they had all the time in the world when he was making the dress, and you know what happened? She died. So, just, no, don't say that.
It's only a matter of time before their relationship becomes spoiled.
You know what becomes spoiled? Your lifespan. You know what doesn't become spoiled? Their relationship. So,
Kagami, I was so scared
Okay,
for
go
you.
off.
All because of that horrible
Quiet. I love her.
I'll still be your friend if your friendship is genuine, but you won't use me against her. I am not a puppet.
Girl, go off.
Of course, I'm being genuine with you. I'm sorry if I ever led you to believe that I was trying to turn you against Marinette.
Girl can't even keep a lie straight. I don't know how everyone instantly believes her. Whatever. Anyway, so that is it for this episode. I think I actually forgot just how much I love this one. It's actually pretty cute, except for Lyla and Gabriel hate them. But other than that, it's pretty good. The next episode is Adoration, which I have already done a reaction to. It's also not even on this channel because I made the reaction video before this channel was ever created, believe it or not. But yeah, I'll have the link in the description to that video if you want to see it. The next episode we're going to be reacting to is Emotion, which is when Felix comes in, which I am so excited for. I've been waiting for this. You couldn't tell by how many times I referenced Kagami and Felix in this episode. Anyway, see you then.